Hey beauties, so today we are going to do a more lip-centric look. So I'm going to get started with the skin first, and I'm going to use my glorious face and eye makeup primer, and again, a little bit goes a long way. I think this is, I keep forgetting I have a nose ring now, and I can't just like haphazardly do that, even though I keep doing it anyway. Okay, so I concentrate this on the center of my face. So I wanted to do a look that would be a bit more springy and maybe a little bit different from the usual videos that I post, because I do a lot of looks that have to do with my eyes, and I really want to try something a little bit different today. Okay, so I did that. Okay, so I'm going to be using BB Flawless. I am the shade Bisque, which is the second to the lightest shade. This, I think, is best used with either the foundation brush or your fingers. That's what I do, because I'm weird, and I think this is a great way to apply it. So the BB cream is like a light to medium coverage. So my skin is not too bad, and this is a little hydrating as well, which is kind of nice. So I put this all over. I don't have a ton of blemishes today. Yay! I don't know why. I'm not gonna ask questions, just is what it is. We're gonna take that victory. So I get like a good sort of even coat everywhere, just to try to even out my skin tone. And then okay, that's good. And then I go into my Skin Perfecting Concealer in Organza. So it's not a lighter shade. This is my skin like shade. So I'm gonna do my under eye. So this is just to, again, just sort of even out and perfect the skin. And I put on concealer after the BB cream because I want the concealer to stay and I don't want it to get rubbed off in the process of putting on BB cream. And this is good for like summer skin because the BB cream isn't a ton of coverage and it's giving you like a natural look to your skin. It's not like super heavy or very powdery. So I'm also going to go around like the darkness like around the edge of my nose on both sides, and then just hit any spots that you feel like I still have a little bit of a blemish there. And sometimes I'll just go like straight down my nose. And this stuff has great staying power, and it really is like a little bit does go a long way, which is what I love because then it will last a long time. Okay, so that was the Organza concealer. So now I'm going to use some of the Touch Mineral foundation in Organza, and I'm just going to use this. So this is to set the concealer. So for any blemishes, I'm going to put this and just, you know, dab this on. I'm not going to wipe it. The like thing that it comes with is actually quite perfect for applying it. So I do my under eye where I put my concealer, and then I will do around my nose, on my forehead. So these are the spots that I tend to get oily. And that way the rest of the skin stays with like a dewy finish. Okay, so I'm going to do something different today as far as blush and bronzer. So I purchased the Younique Moonstruck Minerals Concealer in Fierce. So this is one of the darkest, perhaps the darkest shade of concealer. So obviously I'm not going to use it as concealer because I'm really pale. But this color is one of the mineral concealers. So I actually have also the color Fabulous, which is my, like it's the, like sort of like a Bare Minerals type of thing. But I purchased the darker one to use as a contour. So, because I'm all about like multitasking, like I could use this as an eyeshadow, I could use it as a contour, like I want to get, you know, the biggest bang for my buck. I want to use the best you know, I want to make the most out of the products that I'm getting. So, okay, so I'm going to use some of this, and I'm going to use it's the setting brush, the Real Technique setting brush. I feel like this is like a really good like shape and size for this. So this stuff you can kind of dump into the lid or like shake it around and get some on the top there. Okay, so I'm looking for, gonna do that, go under my cheekbones to kind of make my face a little more streamlined. And again, darker at the back end, and then as you get closer to, you know, you don't want to take it in too far. Okay, then I'm going to do the other side, and again, I'm barely using any, so just make sure you put it in the right spot. And then what I'm going to do is so in order to kind of feather it out a little bit so it's not too strong, if I feel like it's a little too strong, like a little too obvious, because I tend to be more subtle with this, you can always go back with the mineral powder to just sort of, you know, the same color as your foundation. And I also like to do this because I feel like I have a really big forehead. If you are one of those if you're one of those people without a big forehead, then obviously you skip this part. But I always do this because I feel like my forehead is huge. And this is just a way to kind of like slightly darken it and make it seem a little bit less obvious. So what you can do to try to diffuse it, if I feel like it's my contour game is a bit too strong here, like this side's a little bit better, then yeah, what I'm going to do is if we'd used a brush for foundation, then we could use that because it would still have some of the product on it to kind of diffuse the situation. Or I'm going to just dip the little applicator into some of the powder, and especially the portion right here, and then just sort of lighten it up a little bit, diffuse it a little bit, so it's not as obvious that I'm sculpting right here. Okay. Okay, sorry. Down to what we're really gonna do today. I'm gonna decide on blush later. I haven't decided if we're gonna need it for this look or not. Okay, so I'm gonna do brows off camera because I've done them a million times and I don't wanna make you watch it again. So I'll be back with, I'm using the dark pencil for my brows. Okay, so I'm going to do the eyes first because I'm going to keep it pretty simple. So before I put on, I'm going to use one of those Splurge cream shadows. I'm going to tight line my upper waterline. So tight lining just means that I'm going to color my upper waterline. So if this is going to like freak you out a little bit, like touching my eyeball with this, then please look away or pause. I apologize. But this is a great way to, well, apparently I can't talk and do it at the same time, to thicken up the look of your lash line for us hooded-eyed girls without actually having to take up any of my eyelid space above. Okay, so it's like done on this side and not done on this side. And it actually is, it does make quite a difference, and it just, again, thickens up the lash line, makes my eyes water, but it is important and I like it. And these are great pencils for this because they are waterproof and all that good stuff. So it will stay put and it will stay there. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is just with my finger, I'm going to use Dreamy. This is like a silvery, it's so pretty. It's like the color of my nails actually, except it's shimmer. And I'm going to put this on my lid. And again, this is just like a nice spring summer look, and I am, you see me, I know, I'm going shimmer and I'm going above the crease. Sometimes you got to break the rules. Because I just think this is such a pretty color and it's light. It's just really cute. And I will post photos of this as well because I feel like the lighting in this is not perfectly ideal, obviously. Okay, and then I'm going to top this off with mascara. And I typically, it depends on the look I'm doing, since I'm not going to do anything under on my under eye area, I am not going to put mascara on my lower lash line. But again, everybody's different. Everybody is comfortable with different things, and you know, different things look good on different people, so do what you are comfortable with. But I'm going to stick with this, and then I'm going to curl lashes and add mascara. So I will bring you in close for this, even though you've seen this quite a few times. Okay, so I am also using a different eyelash curler. So I alternate between, obviously, the Younique one, and this one is the, I know I'm going to mispronounce this, Uemura. So it's something that another YouTube makeup, or a YouTube makeup artist recommended, and I actually really like it. So the difference between this and the other one is that this doesn't have like a spring action. This is like all your control. That one kind of has like a spring action to it, and I feel like I've been using this for so long that I'm just really accustomed to it, and I don't know, I'm just more used to it, so sometimes it's a little bit easier for me to just go to that. Okay, so now I'm just going to do one coat. Sorry, I have to make sure I keep it in the light here. Okay, so I'm going to do one coat of the transplanting gel. Root to tip. Okay, and then I'm going to go right into the fibers and put this on like the outer half of the lashes to give them some additional length and darkness and thickness and all that good stuff. What a difference. Like, what a difference lashes make. Eyelashes are awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna let it do what it does, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to move on to the other eye because I want to let the fibers sit there and kind of mesh with the transplanting gel to help it last longer, and to help when the transplanting gel goes on at the end to not like take off too many fibers with it. Okay, so just coating the lashes like a regular mascara, root to tip. I didn't want to jinx myself, but I have not like gotten this anywhere else on my face yet today. Woo! That is a victory, my friends. Okay, so look at that. So just the gel, and then the gel and the fibers. Okay, and then I'm going to go for fibers on this eye. Again, lengthens, thickens. Awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. Okay, so now I'm going to let them set. Oh, I love lashes. Okay, and I'm going to close them up securely so they don't dry out, and I'm going to go to the lips. Okay, so here's the cool lip thing. So I'm going to use Pompous. Yes, Pompous. So it's like it's this color. I feel like I'm so bad at describing colors. So what I'm going to do is just do sort of the outer edge and like the outer corner in this. And then just kind of feather it in a little bit there. All right. This stuff really has like staying power. And then okay, now for the fun part, or the even more fun part, actually. Okay, so now I have the lip stain in Skittish. So as we know, lip stains really stay. Like, they have a lot of staying power. Okay, I'm looking now and I want to make sure I'm a little bit more even. Okay, just a teens. Okay, I just want it to be, I didn't want them to be too wild. Okay, so Skittish is a beautiful, bright pink. So this is like perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna do one coat and then you let it dry. And then you can add, you know, you can do 1 to 3 coats, whatever, you know, gives you the result that you really want. It's so pretty. I can't talk when I'm doing this. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be back in a moment. Hey guys, so I did put on one more coat of the Skittish lip stain. And oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a couple pictures because I just think that it's really pretty. But since my eyes are kind of chill, I am gonna do some blush. So I'm gonna do a teensy bit of Sweet. I know some people are not blush people. They can just do like a contour and leave it at that and their skin looks awesome. But I feel like because I'm fair and I don't know, I just feel like I look a little better. And Sweet is like the perfect, if you're looking for like a perfect kind of peachy, natural looking blush, this is my go-to. I've played with all the other ones and this is, you know, for fair skin, I wear Organza. This is just amazing. So anyways, I love the bold lip, and because the lip liner and the lip stain really have great staying power, this will last. You know, this will last your day. And you can always use like a lip bonbon over top or like a clear lip gloss just to keep it looking more moisturized if that's your thing, but it kind of goes on like it's pretty matte looking, which is actually really pretty. So I will take some photos, and thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I will include the link to the eyelash curler in the description box in case you found that this is not like ideal for you, or if you're just interested and you are like me and you need like 5 of everything. Okay, so thank you so much for watching.